Good day to you. This is Kim Ware, the way I always start my Zoom calls to you. And today, as promised, I want to go through this speaking and presentation outline template, show you how to fill it in, and then transfer that information over to a speaking outline. This information is important because it's going to help you move from being a manuscript speaker to being a speaker who can speak easily with main points and not sound like you're reading your presentation. So first, I'm going to share my screen with you and show you the speaking and presenting template that I emailed to you last week. So this is very basic. You can see my title, my name, presentation, and then everything that I want you to fill out. Now I'm going to share with you a presentation that I wrote a little bit ago to show you what it looks like when the whole template is filled out. Let me scroll up. So I decided to make a speech on making the most out of COM 210. What I did was go through each area, and I could have bolded these, but you can follow along, and wrote out everything I would say word for word if I was going to give you this speech. I kind of imagine what I'd be saying, what I would want to say so that it is all spelled out. And I just sort of worked through it. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take this manuscript that I've written and I'm going to reduce it by quite a bit to make it into a speaking template for my actual presentation. So I'm going to pull up my speaking outline template, and let me see if I can minimize this so you can see two different screens. I hope you can see two different screens. Okay, so this is the screen that I am sharing with you. And I'm going to share a different one with you so that you can see the blank template again. So this is my blank template. I'm going to go up on my other one. And it's pretty simple. So I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to fill in my name again. I'm going to fill out the title of my presentation. So my attention getter was, imagine you're taking a required class. The only problem is you're not sure why the class is required. When you sign up for your program, speaking and presenting was never on your to-do list. In fact, you probably never, ever, and I mean never, plan to speak in public, ever. So that's my attention getter. So on my speaking outline, I'm going to write imagine required class that you never thought you would take. So that's my shortened version of the long one. Then my thesis, I'm going to go ahead and put that completely in there. The thesis is important because it is the main point of what you're sharing. So I'm going to copy and paste my thesis. Now my preview is my main points. I have COM 210 will teach you how to organize your thoughts. Then I have COM 210 will give you space to practice without judgment. And then I have COM 210 will show you how to connect with an audience. So I'm just going to write connect with audience. I'm going to spell it correctly. Oh, and I keep spelling judgment wrong. There we go. Okay. So then my transition is going to move me from sharing about my main points into getting to my first main point. So again, I'm going to try to connect with my audience, and I wrote, before you start arguing with me in your mind, don't say you aren't. I can see it in your eyes. Let's jump into main point number 1. COM 210 will teach you how to organize your thoughts. So for my transition right here, I'm going to say, don't argue. Let's do the first point. Then for my main points, I already know what my main point number 1 is. I'm going to write organized thoughts. And then underneath of it, I'm going to tab over so I get these subpoints. So when I look back at my manuscript, I can see, okay, my first subpoint is a method for organizing. So COM 210 is going to give you a method for organizing your thoughts. My second subpoint is going to help you prioritize. And then my third subpoint is little pictures and the big picture. And then in 4, I have another transition 2.2. So I'm going to just keep going through my speaking manuscript and making it into a speech template. Then I'm going to practice it a few times, not memorizing, but trying to review the manuscript that I've written and use the speaking outline as a springboard for me to continue to talk about each of these points. So I'm just going to keep working through it. So when you turn in assignment 3 and assignment 4, I'm going to have you submit your speaking outline. I do not want to see your manuscript. I don't think I wrote that in the assignment. I'll have to double check, but for sure I know that I want your speaking outline. Because assignment number 3 is a slideshow presentation, you could go into your speaking outline and say, okay, my introduction is all slide 1. And then my main point is slide 2. My second point is slide 3. And then maybe I have something else I'm saying in point 2 that's important that needs a new slide. So let's see here. I might put, okay, I'm going to move to one more slide here in my subpoint 1 under main point 2, and so on. So I hope that this makes sense, and I hope it becomes a great tool for you, because what I've seen overall in the students who are taking this class is that people feel uncomfortable with the material because it's new material, and therefore are unable to speak off the cuff, so you feel like you need a manuscript. And it's my goal to help move you away from manuscript speaking to a speaking outline. If you have any questions, please, please, please contact me. I am happy to work with you. And of course, you can practice with me. We can get online and do Zoom, or you can record yourself, send it to me. I can give you some feedback, and then you can submit it again, just so that you become the best speaker that you can be at the time that this course is finished. Thank you. I'll talk to you later.